Well, before we bring you sports with Oreko and Pofo, we just want to get some updates on the situation at the Kotoka International Airport. We understand that workers are striking, so flights have been grounded, passengers stranded. Kweku Asante is our man on the ground. Kweku joins us with some news. Kweku, good morning. Explain the situation. Who is striking exactly?
Right, Mama V's. So the Ghana Airport Company Limited Union of staff here are striking because they want the managing director, Mr. Yakwakwa, out. And so yesterday, they released a short statement detailing the kind of services that will be affected here at the airport. And so this morning, that strike is in full force. The general staff of the Ghana Airport Company Limited are striking. And so the flight screening, as well as a number of services without which no airports can run, have all, just struck this morning. And so if I just turn my camera a little, you will see that a number of the passengers this morning who are traveling to various parts of the country, particularly the domestic area, the staff members are not here to attend to them. And so a short while ago, a member of staff came in to explain to them that there's a general strike here at the airport. And until some of the challenges are resolved, they are not going to take care of them or take any measures or steps to allow them take their flights wherever their destinations may be. And most of these passengers who are here were very much oblivious of the fact that there's a strike action going on this morning, waiting for some explanations. Some of them even asking what exactly the challenges are and what exactly is forcing them to strike and what time will they be back to attend to them. And according to this staff member who spoke to them, they have no information in terms of what exact time this strike will be called off for them to return back to their posts and attend to them. And so a number of, if you come to the domestic part of the Ghana Airport Company Limited here at Airport, Accra, a number of people who are attending or traveling to various parts of the country are stranded. They are holding their bags. They don't know what next they're going to do. I spoke to some 3 young men and a woman a while ago who were telling me that yesterday they came here and they wanted to travel, but 1 or 2 things happened, and so they postponed their travel to this morning, only to be here as early as 5 a.m. to be told that they cannot board their flight because of a strike action currently ongoing. And they are confused because some of them say they have some very important business to undertake in other parts of the country, Kumasi, Tamale, and all. Our understanding is also that this strike is also affecting international travels as well. I'm here to go to the Terminal 3 to get an update on what exactly is going on there. But if you come here at the Kotoka International Airport domestic session, no flight is moving, no person is being checked, and everyone is stranded here.
So, Kweku, it means that the airlines themselves are also not present, because if nobody is offering an explanation, and on top of my head, I think there's Passion Air, there's Africa World. Do we have staff of those airlines there?
Right. So if you come to the airport, there are a couple of cubicles for some of these flights that you've mentioned. There are no personnel manning it. But these are not members of the Ghana Airport Company Limited or the civil division. But because there are people here who are supposed to work for these flights to be able to undertake their services and who are on strike, then it suggests that some of these people, even if they are here, cannot work. And so I've looked at the cubicles that are around, for which I've seen the Africa, Passion Air, Africa World, Airlines, and all of them, the cubicles have been left unmanned. There are no persons in there trying to even offer explanations to people who have bought their tickets, trying to travel to various parts of the country. And so there are no explanations getting to passengers themselves. The airport staff member who herself tried to explain was trying to say that she does not have so much of an information. And so she is waiting for leadership of their union to give them some more information before they can take further steps. So the Passion Air, Africa World Airlines, all these staff members are also not at post, even though they are not part of the striking members of the union here at the airport.
Kweku, I just want to add this, and Ben here, by the way. Obviously, these stranded passengers were not aware of the situation. Have you been interacting with any of them? What have they been saying?
Right, and so I've been speaking to a number of these passengers who, like you said, are unaware that the airport staff were striking this morning, and they are very much confused. They're also very much stranded in terms of the kind of things they want to travel and go and do, for which reason they are unable to do so for now. And some of them were even asking me how long this strike was going to take. And I showed them the letter and told them that this strike is indefinite. And so the airport staff are saying that until the time that their concerns that they have are resolved, they're not getting back to work, or until they get some real assurance from management that the managing director, who they are accusing of running down the company, is asked to step aside, then they are not coming back. And so they are confused, and much so because, I mean, since some of them had bought tickets and all that, they were expecting that their airlines, or at least the airport, would have sent them some message telling them that this is the situation at the airport, so that they do not have to come here and spend all this time before getting to know that this is the situation. And especially much confusing so because they do not have a timeline in terms of what can happen in the next few hours or no, because the airport staff are explaining to them that until the time that the conversations are had and it's clear that the demands of the union will be heeded to, they are not coming back to work. And so that is the more confusing thing for passengers who are stranded here at the airport, not having an idea what time these challenges will be resolved for them to be able to travel to whichever part of the country they want to go to this morning.
Okay, Kweku, we will leave it here and allow you to check the international airline session as well. Let's see how much of this is affecting travel outside the country. Kweku Asante is our colleague. He's at the Kotoka International Airport. The news is that the workers are on strike. This is the general staff of the Kotoka International Airport. There was a release from their union yesterday which said that effective 6 a.m. today, they should not show up to work until further notice. The issue, according to the union, is due to the company's board's attempt to shelve the report of an investigative committee which allegedly confirms that the managing director, Yao Kwaka, is guilty of mismanagement and abuse of office. Reason they want him out. They say that the investigative committee, which comprised the aviation ministry, the board, senior staff, management, and the public services workers union, found him guilty of this. Well, we can't confirm this independently, but that's why they are striking today until further notice. We will give you a lot more when we have some fresh updates. But we have to make way for sports, and that's coming up next.